Yo, what's good everybody? Just for Kicks here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Off-White Be Right Back. Let's go ahead and check them out. Alright fam, so this pair comes from Pick Pop. They were nice enough to include their information right here, including their website, their WhatsApp, even gave me a cool little discount code here, as well as their email. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this right here on the screen so you can go ahead and check them out. First things first, we have the box. Now the box is really cool in my opinion, detailed and decorative in black and gray. You can see the OFF right here for Off-White, and then you have these cool little arrows going this way. If you come to this side over here, you can see it says Be Right Back, which is the name of the silhouette for the shoe specifically. You have this little cutout article right here, cool little article about Virgil Abloh and Off-White, and then you have the silhouette of the shoe right here. You have the little code right here saying OW Be Right Back Silver Off-White, and then my actual size. Upon opening the box, you are met with this cool little simple Off-White dust bag. You can see the font right there. You have this really bright, shiny gold tissue paper, a little thicker than normal tissue paper. I can honestly say I've never seen this before. Under that, you have the logo of Off-White all over the plain little white tissue paper. Hopefully you can see that on camera. You also have the Off-White little card saying connect with your authentic product. And then you also have this little Dear Customer card. Getting into the actual shoes, uppers are comprised of a lot of different materials and colors. So we'll start off on the back right here. You can see you have this little piece, almost kind of reminds me of the swoosh and how they kind of threaded it down on the Off-White ones. Very similar to that, you have this black thread going over the white rubber for the arrows, and then just the black stitching at the very front of the arrows only. You can see there's a smaller one, a medium one, and then a much longer one. You have this nice glittery metallic silver mesh down here, as well as up here, as well as under those side panels right here for the arrows. You can see this black and gray leather cutout piece with the cool little exposed foam, which I think is a nice touch. We've definitely seen Off-White brand do that in the past. You see the black and the gray here, a little bit more of that exposed foam right here. You can see the panels of the metallic silver with little black panels, as well as here and here around the arrows. Even down the lace guard, you'll see you have the black with little hits of the silver outline. Midsole is pretty dope in my opinion because you have the OFF for off in white, and it's over this cool black kind of hexagon looking design. Back here you can see it says Off-White in black on that cool little shiny white or clear. You still have further down, you get to this white piece, or maybe an off-white piece, no pun intended. And then you have this cool plastic piece right here that almost looks translucent. And then to the back of the midsole, you have this cool, it's like a gray, but almost an off gray. I'm not sure if I should say blue gray, but definitely a different color gray than we're seeing up here on the uppers. Outsole, we're met with a nice black with little hits of white. You see that same kind of blue gray back here. You can see the arrows in white going there, and then the black here in the back. I also want to point out that you can see when I put the shoe like that, you can see the spikes on the shoe. Almost reminds me of cleats, or kind of what they wear for golf. Come over to the toe box, you have that nice glittery silver metallic mesh. Once again, you can see those silver and black pieces right there. You can even see how much the outsole comes up over the toe box, and then you can see again that black leather piece with the little hits of the nice metallic silver. I'm a sucker for that. Coming over to the actual toe right here, before the laces start, you'll see you have the little X, that's the off-white logo. Laces by default are these really cool black and white ones. They're mostly black, but then they're kind of outlined in white. Hopefully you can see that. Tongue is this really cool white mesh, but then you have these black panels down here on the side. So much detail in the shoe. The tongue, you get to the little emblem of off-white in that kind of clear, translucent one. And then around that, you can still see the white mesh. You have this little pull tab here at the top of the tongue in black and white. Come over to the inside of the shoe, you have that nice soft black mesh sock liner. You can see the insole right there is black, and it says off-white in white. Back side of the shoe, at the very bottom, you'll see that blue-gray for the midsole. It goes into this white little rubber right here, and you can see off-white printed there. You see the gray panel going up here. A little bit more of that exposed foam, which is really cool detail in my opinion. You have some shiny black panels here on the side. You have the actual panel that goes from the side panels all the way wrapping around the back. You have a little heel tab, which has the little arrows. Once again, kind of like Off-White's known for in this silhouette with all the arrows going everywhere. That's in black and white. You got two little mini heel tabs is what I'm going to call these. Kind of like the tongue had, but smaller, in black and white. You can see right here in the back is where the arrows, the side logos, meet and are strapped right here. Medial side to finish up. Midsole, you still have that nice blue-gray here going into the white with a little translucent kind of clear piece here. Going back to the white, you have that black hexagon kind of paneling. You can see really close, it says Off-White. You can still see the exposed foam going through some of the panels. You have the glittery silver metallic mesh here, as well as towards the ankle collar and under the arrows. You have the actual arrows in white, a little bit of black threading at the very beginning of the actual arrows. You see the cool little zigzag stitching. Again, you see the stitching holding down the arrows, kind of like they did on the Off-White Jordan 1s. You see all the black and silver panels going all throughout. Taking a look at the right shoe, the only difference is this one came with the little Off-White, what we're going to call is a zip tie. It says 2013 zip tie Off-White in gray, nothing on the back side, but this time it is a leather tag and it just snaps off like that, super easy. All right, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty new to the term luxury sneakers. I do not have a whole lot of them in my closet whatsoever. It's just not something that I was super into. I'm definitely more into Nike and Jordans and New Balance and stuff like that. This, however, kind of breaches that middle ground in my opinion, because this silhouette is definitely something I can see from a regular sneaker company like Nike or New Balance, but it is Off-White. It is a luxury brand. Rest in peace, Virgil Abloh, of course, as always. But I think this silhouette is super dope. Now, it has so many details in this one shoe that just makes it crazy, in my opinion. The more you look at the shoe, the more things really jump out at you. The arrow, obviously, is a big side logo thing, but then you can see you have this really cool Off-White little bubble there. You have the OFF right here going across the midsole, which is just something that you really have to see if you didn't think, because from afar it does just kind of look like part of the design, but when you get close you can see it actually says that. All kinds of really cool panels in that metallic silver. If you watch the channel, you know I am a sucker for metallic silver. You have the off-white printed on the back, even the details of the arrows right there on the outsole. The inside saying off-white right there. Obviously it's flipped on the camera. Even the little logo right there, just everything about this I think is super clean. I definitely like the detail of the thread holding the back of the logo, kind of like what Off-White did with the Jordan 1s that they did. I think they just put so much detail into this that it's really hard for me to hate on it. And as far as luxury sneakers go, I think this is a really good middle ground for me to kind of breach the topic without going too overboard. All right, guys, just like always, I really appreciate you coming over channel and hanging out for a bit. Till next time, I'm Dustin for Kicks. Peace.